Hello knuckleheads, Lee Bynum here with Kid & Company. Living that big kid lifestyle, it's all about having fun. Guess what? Last episode we teased you with the iconic Honda RA272. It has been built. So we're going to show you how, every little step, and then how it runs on the track.
The body. I've already started assembling it. And I'm kind of amazed at just how little of a body it is. It's been a little bit of an education. The comparison between a 1965 Formula 1 car and the first 4 classic F1 cars I built, that's essentially it for your body work. I had to do a couple of little modifications. They came together. Not much to it. But one interesting thing that I wish I had pointed out with the first 4 builds is this. You buy these beautiful kits, and they are beautiful, and this is a Tamiya kit, and Tamiya, to me, it's my favorite modeling company. Just top notch from start to finish. Everything fits as it should. Not a lot of flash. Great kits, but here's the thing about converting a 1/24 scale static model into a slot car. This little pile of parts you see here, and you have a decal sheet, and you have this one small sprue here. That and the body, that's all I'm going to use. Believe it or not, that's all I'm going to use for this build. So you've got these beautiful tires marked with the Goodyear logos. They're even weathered. You got wheels. You got pieces of an engine to build here. That goes in the waste bin. You got exhaust parts, swing arms. You've even got the little pedals on the floorboard. That goes in the waste bin. There's your radiators. Or they come together to be the radiator. More exhaust pieces, more swing arms, goes in the waste bin. You've got suspension pieces here. You've got brakes. Look at those beautiful molded brakes. Goes in the waste bin. And of course you have the bottom of the chassis itself. Look at the details in the moldings. Just fantastic. Like everything Tamiya makes, it looks fantastic. And guess what? Goes in the waste bin. So I just thought that'd be an interesting thing to point out. I'm excited going forward. I'm gonna get this thing primed up and ready for paint. And we'll go to the next segment. The chassis. Couple challenges with this chassis that I did not have with these first Formula 1 cars that I built. Right away, this is going to sit about like that. Alright? I need to get it to sit down on the chassis. One thing I noticed right off the bat, these really cool side panels that were the perfect foundation for those first 4 classic F1 cars. They're not going to work this time. I'm going to have to grind those off. No big deal. I got to cut them off. The other thing I've got to do, on this front axle, you have these 2 carriers that have the 3 positions. This has got to sit about right there. And it's not going to sit down on the chassis unless I remove the first 2 positions. So I got to grind that off. No big deal. In addition to that, according to the drawings on the box and all the photographs I've seen, the chassis is going to sit about right there, and this rear axle basically is just past the engine cover. So I got to push this axle to about right here, and I can, because as I alluded to in the other video, this chassis is fully adjustable. So I'll probably push it out in one position. Looking forward to that. Not looking forward to all the grinding, but it's a necessary evil to protect the aesthetics of the build. So that's what I'm going to do. After I've done that, next time you see this body, it'll be primed and maybe even be painted. And then I'll move on to my least favorite part, which will be applying the decals. So buckle up. Let's see what happens. So very quickly, I thought I'd take a second to address the elephant in the room, the pink foam. I've noticed it in some of the slot car videos myself, and I've thought to myself, someone out there is probably wondering, what the hell is going on with this? Well, I'll tell you, this is actually the foundation for what's going to become a rocky outcropping. I'm going to wrap this with plaster cloth, and much like we've done with the model train set over here, our resident landscaper, Lee, is going to paint it to look like rock, and then she'll apply the trees, bushes, and shrubs accordingly, according to her vision. And it should look great once it's done. So if anybody's interested in how that process works and how we do it, leave it in the comments, and we'll show you how we do it. Well, knuckleheads, when I said this was going to be a beast in the previous episode, that's exactly what it turned out to be. Very challenging build, but I'm not gonna lie, I still had fun. I like a challenge. And it was quite the challenge to put a small body like this on a chassis of any kind. So I had to do some things that I haven't done before, but I learned some things. Try to constantly learn with these custom builds. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did putting it together. And until next time, keep living that big kid lifestyle.